Alright, this is my 5-drawer Harbor Freight US General roll cart. That is what I worked out of every day with all my go-to tools. Working as a truck and garbage truck mechanic, diesel and natural gas. Start with the top. Those are my most common wrenches I use. Are the Matco standard ratcheting wrench, rebranded gear wrench. Got mirrors, magnets, all the shit you need when you drop stuff where you shouldn't have. Tire pressure gauge, because we're constantly checking and changing tires. Here on my chrome sockets, almost exclusively Craftsman, purchased before they ship their manufacturing overseas. I got the 1/2-inch drive, 3/8 drive. Had a few break in the 1/4-inch drive, but all the other ones have held up pretty good over time. You know, they got a few other things mixed in. That guy, this is a Harbor Freight. What is it? I can't remember what size. No, can't tell what size. Anyway, I shaved it down for replacing steering wheels or pulling steering wheels on auto car trucks. You know, I got my 1/2-inch drive, crow's feet for hydro work, 1/2-inch impact, Harbor Freight. That thing, I think I got it for like 99 bucks on a coupon. Standard 1/2-inch drive. Sockets for the impact. I mean, I've got more, but that's kind of what I used the most. I think I normally had my deep wells in this box too. This is in my home garage now. I don't have to provide my own tools where I'm working now. So start drawer, extensions, sockets, torch tip. I didn't need a whole bunch of that stuff. I would like to have a nicer set, but really for stuff I was working on, I didn't need a whole heck of a lot. Here, my ratchet drawer. That was definitely my favorite. That warranty replacement. Originally it was I don't remember how many tooth, but the coarse tooth one. And I broke 2 handles off of it. And I think it was and then I eventually stripped out the head, and they finally gave me a whole new piece, and it worked really well since then. Really, I fell in love with it. I didn't want to give up my coarse tooth, but yeah, it turned out. This was probably my most used one in the Mac. This one was again a warranty replacement, but so you know the screw heads are on the back side. The original one I bought, the screw heads were on that side, and there was something about that design that was weak, and it didn't take a whole lot to strip those things out. I actually really like this little Harbor Freight tool. I did a top 5 video a while back, and that wasn't in the top 5, but it would be an honorable mention along with the toolbox for sure. This is just a junk drawer. It's kind of, yeah, no, it's not kind of a mess. It's just a pure mess. All right. And down here we got pliers, ratchet. This had to been rebuilt. I noticed I mentioned on 3/8 drive, like on the one I have now that's lasted a long time since it's been replaced, had the screw heads going through that side. This one does not. So I'm guessing this is probably the same failing point that the 3/8 had, and so I haven't actually really used this much since getting it back from warranty. And I just use the snap on with a cheater bar if I have to. 1/2 inch. I kept this 1/2-inch torque wrench in here for retorquing wheels. We had a couple of trucks that that ran, you know, delivered garbage cans and recycling cans and things of that nature. We had to torque the wheels and re-torque them afterwards. These were my wrenches. They're the Mac Precision Torque, a little grungy. Let's see here if I could actually get it on the camera there. There we go. So these are a really, really comfortable wrench. They work. I like them. They got a little bit in there. You know, it's not quite like a flank drive. It looks like they kind of tried to mimic it a little bit. It's definitely not. They definitely don't grip like a flank drive. Snap on, but boy, I like them. The carriers and holders these came in have held up quite a bit. You can see this one's gotten a lot of use, the standard. What I did still to this day on the garbage trucks, you use a lot of standard. Unless you're on working on the engine, Cummins engines typically we're all metric. Yeah. And then at the bottom, just the cash all is always crap. It's got a bunch of chunks of steel and bag for if I have to carry some tools out of the yard. And kind of normal consumables, penetrating oil, glass cleaner, and everyone's favorite brake clean. Oh, yeah, this one was pretty handy. I mean, for the money you spend on this guy, probably like, I don't know, 15, 20 bucks for it. Maybe not even that much. It's a pretty darn good pry bar. I bent it and bent it back. But yeah, that's my tool cart. It's the older style. It's not the new one where you get in different colors and stuff. And one improvement I think they got right on the new one is that the lid sits straight up. This one was angled forward, and I think with just the weight, I mean, I didn't have anything on it when the shocks gave out, but shocks eventually gave out, so I bent that thing up, and that holds it up. All right, well, this is my diesel mechanic roll cart toolbox tour. Thank you.